Alright. Everything is set and everything is recording. Hey, what's happening, all my Dragonlings? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Damian Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of the Gaming News, where we run down the list of all the gaming news, facts, trivia, and rumors coming out of the gaming industry this week. I hope everyone has been having a wonderful week so far. I hope everyone has been enjoying themselves, but it's time for us to get good, and get gory. So, today, we have some stuff on Best Buy having surprise PlayStation 5 stock. We have a reason for not getting the PlayStation 5 or just giving up on trying to get the restocks. And we also have something on Super Smash Bros. So, let's just get into the news. The PlayStation 5 has been extremely hard to get your hands on. And believe me, I know, I've tried. Personally, this week, I've tried to get my hands on the PlayStation 5, and it immediately sold out within 10 freaking seconds. I hit the button, and it said it sold out. Even though I was on it literally 10 minutes before the drop actually happened. So that basically tells you one thing, that it's extremely hard to get your hands on it. Even when you do have it in the grabs of your hands, it doesn't guarantee you anything that you're going to get it. So, the PlayStation 5 has been surprisingly restocked by Best Buy in the forwarding week, and this is coming from comicbook.com, and this is written by Tyler Fisher, and he writes, a day after releasing new PS5 stock alongside Walmart, Amazon, and GameStop, Best Buy followed up by releasing another PS5 restock moments ago, and unlike yesterday's attempt, today's drop appears to have gone far smoother, or at least that's what the tweets under the Best Buy trend over on Twitter suggests. While there are plenty of customers complaining about how quickly the stock vanished, and various sites and various website cart issues, a larger portion than normal are ready to celebrate after finally securing an order for the elusive console. Since the first pre-orders went live back in September, the PS5 has been incredibly difficult to obtain. In 2021, nothing has changed. In fact, PS5 drops were virtually non-existent during the first 2 weeks of the new year, likely because retailers sold out of their supply in the build-up to Christmas. However, this week, just about every major retailer has released new PS5 stock, and most have also released new stock of the Xbox Series X as well. That said, keep tabs on the following links below: Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and GameStop. Today, the latter hasn't been made available in time, as running out for that to change. However, plenty of PS5s were ordered today through the retailer, and for a change, it looks like a bulk of the orders weren't made by scalpers and their bots. Note, if you purchase one of the awesome independently chosen products featured here, we may earn a small commission from the retailer. Thank you for your support. And to be honest, I'm not giving any of that away. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, it has been extremely difficult. It looks like Best Buy has gotten it down just to a peg on how to release these consoles without bots and scalpers getting their hands on it. But the sad thing is, there's still a problem. No one can get their hands on a console because most of the time it is bots and scalpers taking the consoles. And no one can get their hands on it because they're reselling them for thousands. And with those thousands, that buys another 2, that buys another 4, and that buys another 8 of them, which no one can actually afford. So that's to be said. I'm not giving no fucking person $1,000 for the PlayStation 5. It's not gonna happen, no matter how much I'm gonna beg and plead for it. But the problem is, no one can get their hands on it. And that to be said, I'm still calling for Sony to actually either start removing people from reselling that console online, because if you paid $599 for the console and then it starts reselling for $1,000, that kind of breaks some laws there. Even though you bought the console, you're making it extremely difficult for someone to actually get the console too. So the majority of the people that buy your console in Sony is not getting that console. Someone else is reselling it and making more profit off of it. Twice the profit you should be getting. So deal with it how you want to, but it's not looking like this problem is going away anytime soon. Coming August, I believe, I can more than likely get my hands on the console, but yeah. But it seems like this problem isn't really going away anytime soon. So, yeah, hopefully very soon a larger number of people will be able to get their hands on the console, and maybe I won't have such a problem getting the console myself. So, in other words, from a bunch of people getting their consoles to somebody who gave up on the restocks of the PlayStation 5, and to be honest, I'm feeling what they're saying. And this is coming from www.tomsguide.com, and this is written by Henry T. Casey, and he writes, I gave up on PS5 restocks, and I feel fine. Waiting for PS5 restocks just isn't worth it for me anymore. So let's see how someone like him and me feel. I'd like a PS5, not just because it would make my current games run faster, and because I'm tired of waiting, but because it would be helpful for my job writing about tech. But somewhere between the console launch in November 2020 and today, I stopped trying to buy it, even when flashes of available stock would show up on social media. And yeah, I feel it. I knew I'd changed my point of view when a friend brandished a screenshot of their successful purchase in a Discord chat. They'd done it. They'd beaten the PS5 scarcity monster, the most difficult boss outside of Demon Souls. But I didn't feel anything, not even jealousy. That was when I realized I'd stopped caring about the PS5. Number one, too much wasted time. I'm not just saying this because my bosses will read this, but it's true. One of the biggest reasons why I've missed out on getting a PS5 was because I was too busy working, watching TV, or doing something else to stay aware of PS5 on sale news, which pops up as randomly as a spam call throughout the day. You need to be very, very dialed in. You need to be very specific You need to check specific Twitter accounts such as Warrior64 or PS5 stock alerts often. If you are really dedicated, you can enable notifications for all of the tweets posted to those accounts. Or, as I did at one point, make a tweet deck column for them. But when you soon realize that even these specialized accounts don't have enough return on investment, and if you're lucky to see a notification at just the right time, quantities are so scarce that your odds of success are still slim to none. Wario64 does a lot more than just announce if PlayStation Direct has new PS5s for sale, and I don't need my phone to chime every time there's news in the wild world of gaming. And even PS5 stock alerts puts out more tweets than I found valuable, because I don't need to know about PS5 availability in Canada or at the members only Sam's Club. And when I do see PS5 related items for sale, it's usually just the headset, media remote, or controller charging station. Eventually I realized I'd rather be doing anything else. Number two, pricey bundles aren't worth it. Then I started seeing more bundles than standalone consoles. The Atlanta-based Anton Line, I believe it is, which I'd never heard of before this, is one of the biggest vendors when it comes to taking consoles people want and wrapping them up in unnecessary stuff. Take, for example, the Xbox Series X bundle at Anton Line, which has an extra Elite Series 2 controller, Forza Horizon 4 online, and 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. No offense to people who prefer that controller, enjoy racing games, or subscribe to Game Pass, but Xbox Series X is expensive enough at $500. And yeah, for that online, it says it's $759. Yeah, no. Now you're going to tell me I need to spend more than 150% of the original price. This bundle costs $759 to get an Xbox Series X. No thank you. It's hard to make a compelling bundle. 3. PS5 exclusives still don't make me excited. Astro's Playroom and Demon Souls, the two games you can play online only on PS5, and not, for example, the PS4 I already own, don't really do it for me. Astro's Playroom, which shows off the PS5's DualSense controller in some cool and meta ways, sounds like a hollow version of a game I'm already hooked on. Ring Fit Adventure. Nintendo's fitness-focused game is also obsessed with its own controls, as it uses the two Joy-Con controls to push you to your workout limits. Astro's Playroom, a showcase for how the DualSense has a lot of tricks up its sleeve, sounds worse. There's not as much for me to gain by learning about the DualSense's force feedback. I'll wait for the perks of the DualSense to show themselves in games. like how my colleague Marshall Honoruff, I believe, enjoyed the perks of the DualSense while playing Demon Souls. I'm also not the kind who has ever enjoyed the hyper difficult dungeon crawling gameplay in titles such as Demon Souls. I kind of feel that on a spiritual level. Personally, I feel that. I don't like Demon Souls just as much as the next guy, but I can understand why so many people like it, and I'd be glad to give it a try, but it's just not something for me. So I will wait. Maybe God of War 2 Ragnarok will be the game for me, except maybe that game will still be playable on the PS4. Very true. Next up, I'm okay with waiting out early glitches. While the PS5 has yet to see a serious Red Ring of Death-esque issue, the potential for such a malfunction is one of the reasons I've never felt the need to have a PS5 in its infancy. These issues, when they crop up, tend to penalize early adopters. In fact, we found news of an Xbox Series X controller disconnecting glitch that only started making headlines in January, months after the console's release. While many of these potential bugs could be fixed with a firmware update, I dread the outcome of winding up with the hardware issue. Number 5, working through my backlog. To paraphrase that one meme, there are already PlayStation games at home. Final Fantasy, I believe that's 12. Final Fantasy 12 remake was a game that didn't get its clutches in me the first time around. But when I popped it back in right before the new year, I realized that it now had my number. So much so that I'm annoyed I didn't lobby harder for it in our Games of the Year 2020 debate. The PS4 isn't dead for people who are caught up with their gaming either. New PS4 games are still coming out, from the modern Hitman 3 to the remastered Scott Pilgrim vs. the World the game. The PS4 is still being treated like a member of the family that you haven't disowned. It still gets a seat at the table. While many gamers see the PS4 as yesterday's news, I can't see it as a last-gen console, as the CD Projekt Red co-founders did when they tried to save face after those Cyberpunk 2077 debacle. When the PS5 is this hard to get and the PS4 is still kicking, I feel like Homer Simpson chasing that flying pig saying, "It's still good, it's still good." I just need to make sure my PS4 doesn't fall into a dam. I'm pretty sure that much water would kill it. And to be honest, I feel that on a very spiritual level. To be honest, I've even given up trying to get my hands on the console. Lately, I've used some of the money that I've saved up for the console to, try to get some stuff in, get some relaxation in, order myself something nice. And I've done that. And to be honest, I really don't feel nothing. I'm not going to get my hands on the console in its infancy. It's not going to happen. And I know that's not going to happen. I feel it's wrong, but it's the truth. In all seriousness, not everyone's going to get their hands on the console this year. And I can guarantee you I'm one of those people. Literally, I was sitting at it. I had it. It says add to cart. I added it. I went to add it to cart. I had all my money out already. It was already all set. And when I pulled it out and I hit the button, and I pulled the money out about 10 to 15 minutes before the cart opened up for it. I hit add to cart. It told me it already sold out already. How are you going to fight that? You can't. There's no winning. Unless I literally see one on shelves in stores, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to get my hands on that console. So whether I wanted to or not, it's not going to be a thing. So I've accepted my fate as much as this guy did. So is it worth it at the moment? Actually, no. It's not worth all the heartache. It's not worth the, getting mad over. Of course, I'm gonna get frustrated. I'm gonna get upset because I'm like, I spent so much time trying to get this console, and I still don't even have it because people like scalpers and bots, they just take it for themselves to earn themselves more money. So, what can we do there? So I've taken to accepting my fate there. But enough with the PlayStation 5 here for right now. Next up, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, for those of you that don't know, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has been the game when it comes to, just talking points about video games. And this game has been incredible lately. And I'm getting in on the craze very soon. I want to get myself Super Smash Bros. Ultimate very soon. And I'm going to play it. But this next one comes from comicbook.com. And this is written by Tyler Fisher. And he writes, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leaker reveals why we haven't seen one highly requested DLC character. So, let's see what he talks about. Now, he writes, a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leaker has revealed why we haven't seen one of the most highly requested DLC characters come to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite game. Ahead of every Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC character reveal, a few names start to make the rounds and trend on Twitter, such as Sora from Kingdom Hearts and Crash Bandicoot. I was actually very happy that we got a freaking Sephiroth. In all honesty. Among these in-demand characters is Geno, one of the main characters in Super Smash Bros. RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Typically, unless your name is Waluigi, being a Nintendo character and in-demand is enough to get you in Super Smash Bros. But it hasn't been enough for Geno. And according to the aforementioned leaker, there are a few reasons for this. I still don't understand why Waluigi wasn't put in. I still don't get that. If you're not going to put Waluigi in, don't put Wario in. There's no reason for Wario to be in there then either. Just saying. Speaking on Japanese forum 5CH, the anonymous leaker who gained credibility by leaking Steve from Minecraft and Hero from Dragon Quest before they were announced, claimed that Nintendo is generally perplexed by the demand for the character. Elaborating, the leaker claims Nintendo has heard fans loud and clear, but is confused because there appears to be an inconsequential amount of support for a remake of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars or a follow-up. Of course, Nintendo's temperature check may be incorrect, depending on who you ask, but it's what the leaker says is a topic of discussion at Nintendo when it comes to putting Geno in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Continuing, Nintendo is apparently trepidatious about Nintendo characters becoming Smash characters, or in other words, characters known just for being in Smash. If this is true, it more or less means that we won't see Geno added until Super Mario RPG is revived in a major war, which looks unlikely at this point. That said, as always, take everything here with a grain of salt. Not only is nothing here official, but even if it's at all 100% true, it's also all subject to change. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is available via the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch only. For more coverage of the best-selling critical acclaim platform fighter, yada 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 yada. To be honest, there's a lot of characters that should be in Smash. There's a lot, to be honest. GB Robo was another one that I was pretty confident that was going to be in one. And Sora from Kingdom Hearts, I would think that he would get inducted somehow. I understand that it's like the only... I understand where they're coming from, that they don't just want anyone to be in Smash because they don't want them just to be known for being in Smash. But if that's the case, then you really shouldn't have people like Mario being in Smash. Why is Mario in Smash? If you don't want them just to be associated with Smash, then Smash shouldn't be there. Smash is just a culmination of so many really good characters being put into the game. So why is that a problem? Why is Waluigi a problem? Why is any of that a problem? And to be honest, I really think that Waluigi should have been put in Smash for no other reason, but it's just... why leave him out? You have Mario, you have Luigi, you have Wario, but you don't have Waluigi? Seriously? Just seriously. No, I mean freaking seriously. You have 3 versions of Link in the game, but you cannot have Waluigi? That tells you something. Extremely, it tells you something. But I do want to put my hat into the ring and say, do I think Sora will eventually ever end up in Smash? Absolutely. He'll end up in Smash. But as to when, We can only guess. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this here. Things have been a little bit weirder lately. With my schooling taking precedent over some of my work, I just wanted to say that thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying with me as long as you have and making gaming news one of the most popular videos on the platform. Well, on our channel personally. And I hope you guys enjoyed what I'm doing lately. Thank you guys so much for just tuning in and staying with me for now. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think and tell me how you think I did. Or how you think I'm doing as the host of the gaming news. Let me know. I'd like to hear. Anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see some more cool stuff, go down in the description down below and see all of our wonderful creators and personally my channel down in the description down below. All of our creators are lovely people. They're all great content creators, and I think you should go and support them as much as you guys support me. So go ahead and check them out and have a little bit of fun with them, because you never know when things hit. So check it out. Anyway, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone enjoyed, but it's time for us to end off. Good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragonlings back inside the world of the gaming news. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Damian Dragon action. Peace.